Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Ibo, and welcome to another episode of SkyFactory 3. So, I forgot to put on the mic under the recording, so this is not live commentary. This is me in the future, I guess you can say. Yeah, as you can see here, I've made some changes. I made some flint and some iron stiffened meshes. I got some more small storage crates, got a bunch of furnaces, and I extended the tree farm by a freaking lot. And I also made the little transfer node here and upgraded the cobblestone generator to tier 2. So the transfer node will automatically put cobble into the storage crate on top, and I also got some spare, as you can see, and I have made a crap ton of wooden barrels so I could get more dirt, so I could get dirt more efficiently for the farm. And yeah, that's basically what I've done. And I also made everything we need for a smeltery and a smeltery tank. Um, and I've never actually made a smeltery tank before, so that's gonna be fun to try out. I'm gonna struggle a little bit with that later on in this episode. And I also want to automate the mob farm today, as well as setting up the smeltery and the smeltery tank. So let's get started with the smeltery. I built a little platform out here. So um, uh, we just so like it's gonna be like where I want it to be. I'm sorry for the little lack of skill in my commentary today. Um, uh, so yeah, we're just gonna set this up, and yeah, now we just need to put in the some drains and the tank and a controller, and we also need some lava, which I'm going to set up some more lava generating things later on. So let's break these slabs. And as we break them, you should see the controller is now like fired up, meaning that it's working. So this is a really cheap smeltery. You can actually make it in a much smaller scale, but that's not what I'm gonna do today, because later on we're gonna extend this even more, make it even taller and everything. So yeah, let's put down the little table and the little basin. That's what it's called, okay? And let's extend a little bit out here so we have a walkway around the whole smeltery. And we're going to go a little bit further out later on so we have enough space for the tank that I want to put up behind. So yeah. Okay, so let's extend a little bit further out and let's start to set up the tank, which I've never actually done before. So it's gonna be extremely fun to see how this is gonna go. And yeah, so it's basically a 3x3 at the bottom, and then you just do glass all around the sides. Do not fill in the middle, and then you take some third brick um, slabs on top, and you also have to put in the Tinker Tank controller. So now it is actually working, believe it or not. But the thing is, later on we are going to have to transfer all the liquids that's gonna come from the smeltery into the tank. So we are going to have to make some, instead of transfer nodes, which we have on the cobble generator, we need to get some liquid or some transfer nodes for liquids. And as you can see, I also made or grinded up a whole bunch of iron and copper, up there, but I don't want to smelt them down just yet. I want to use the smeltery for those because the smeltery doubles the ores, so we'll get almost 2 stacks of iron instead of only 1. But either way, we're going to have to make some of it into iron because I believe we need a bucket later on. Yeah, we need a bucket to make the transfer node for liquids. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's just light up the area a little bit. And I don't know if I mentioned this last episode, but to check if mobs can spawn, you just press F7. I think it's part of the too many items mod or the NEI. Not enough items, the little bar on the side there when you open your inventory that shows you all the recipes and all the items in the game. So as you can see, the transfer node for liquids requires 2 redstone, 2 smooth stone, a bucket, and a transfer pipe. Which we have most of that. We have everything except for the bucket. So that's why we need to smelt down some more iron in order to get the transfer node, so we can transfer all of our liquids out to the tank. So as you can see, the iron stiffened meshes, they can give you redstone if you see dust, and you only have like a 1% chance, 8% chance I think, of getting a redstone. So we were extremely lucky there that we got that 1 redstone. Otherwise we would have had to hammer down some more cobble. Okay, so now we got the iron, so let's go ahead and make the transfer node for liquids. There we go. And this is used to, you probably already know what it's used for because I've mentioned it like 8 times already. But anyways, so what we have to do, what I'm doing here is wrong. This is actually kind of embarrassing, but I'll show you what I thought. I thought you pull the liquids out of the controller because everything is stored. Well, you can access the liquids from the controller. But that's not the case. You have to actually transfer it out from the drain. And my monitor just went black. Okay. So right here I am extremely stupid. I'm going to just skip from this because now I thought that you have to just run cables over to the controller and then it will automatically fill up. But that's not the case. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip towards where we actually get this. So I'll see you guys right then. Okay, so I'm currently underneath the smeltery, and now I just figured out that you have to actually pull it out from the drain. So right now I'm just placing that down, and now I'll run cables so we can get it into there. And the thing here is that right now, since we put that pipe down there, we are actually transferring items or liquids over to the little casting bin there. Okay, so right now we are underneath, and I just figured out that you have to pull it, that you have to actually hook it up to a drain on the tank as well for it to work. Okay, so right here you can see the iron has officially gotten into the tank, which we now get 18 ingots, which is 2 blocks, which is exactly what we smelted down. And this is currently working like a charm. All we have to do now is to put the little casting bin and like these fangs. Yeah, the fangs. We're just gonna call them fangs. can't remember what they're called. The casting pen, or yeah, I don't know. And okay, so right now what I'm doing, I have emptied my whole inventory because I want to build a mob farm underneath our base. And doing it this way always works for me. So what I do, I go all the way down a waterfall, and then I literally just fall down into the void. Yes, I lose my EXP, but I don't really care about that EXP. So if we go down now, you're going to see that we have a little block of dirt with our um, uh, little gravestone on top of it, meaning that we can build out from that to make a little platform underneath our base, which we can make our mob farm out of that. So right now I'm just getting prepared to go down there, and yeah, we're gonna make a mob farm. Okay, so now we're going down, and as you can see, the water is spreading there because of the iron, actually, the my gravestone and the little dirt block beneath it. So this allows us to extend out from this and make a platform. So I'm just gonna block off the water as much as I can because I don't really want that much water down here while I'm working. So yeah, I screwed that up. I screwed it up again, and there we go. So now all the water is gone, and we can officially extend this platform. Okay, so right here I am making something called a stone barrel. With the stone barrel, it's gonna be possible for us to get obsidian. So I don't want it to stay right towards a wall. I want it to be like kind of in the middle. And we're gonna take this cobblestone, and we're actually gonna go back down and start to build our mob farm. And it seems like we have also made our platform in a slime chunk. So that's extremely good, so we can make a slime farm later on. Okay, so right here I am making the little place where our mobs are gonna fall down. And I got a little lag spike right there, unfortunately. So within this square right here, our mobs are gonna fall down and be killed. So I want to build this up 3 high, so nothing can jump out, because we're gonna have spikes on the bottom. So then there's still 2 blocks tall, which no mobs can jump that high. And I'm gonna just make another level apparently for good measure. And right now I am counting out for 8 blocks, because we're gonna have water streams which flows 8 blocks, so then it doesn't jam up everything. And I'm gonna go an extra block out for making a wall, and then I'm gonna make some platforms that are 1 level higher, that the mobs are gonna spawn on, and then they're gonna just wander around and fall down on in our water and be pushed down into the spikes. and get killed. So right now I'm in the process of filling all of these up with water, and it seems like they're all filled completely up now. So let's get rid of all of the my infinite water source that I set up here, and let's get rid of all lighting, and then we're gonna come out from the little farm, and we are gonna break that last torch. And then I have some spikes, which are made from a iron block and 3 iron swords, so it's kind of expensive, but like it's definitely worth it because these will drop mob experience as well. So we will have a crap ton of experience, which all of the other type of spikes in this game will not drop experience from mobs. So let's go back up and see if this is working. We're actually gonna fill in or light up that one thing, that one spot on top of here, so we get no mob spawns on top of the farm. Just like that. Now we're all good, and we're gonna jump down, get the emoji water bucket, and let's vein mine that pillar away, and let's go. And okay, so the mob farm is working, as you can see, which is definitely good. So you can see how it also drops experience. And we're gonna make a little platform to walk on around here, so we can pick up the loot from all sides until we get a vacuum hopper or a item collector that we're probably gonna make next episode. I don't know. Time will show. And yeah, that's the mob farm. It's working like a charm. We can get all the loot. We got a loot bag, got some raw pork chop, nice. And yeah, that's working like a charm. And okay. So anyway guys, if you all enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. And next episode we will make a item hopper, a item collector or a hopper, and we will get some power generation, hopefully. And yeah, I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.